Hello, my name's Iron and this is Iron's Tech. Welcome back to the channel. What you see in front of you here is my old Apple keyboard, which I have been using for quite a few years and is in quite a few videos I've made actually too. And today I wanted to talk about an Apple keyboard. This Apple keyboard is the Magic Keyboard and is one that I picked up from it's a Japanese secondhand store. It's called Hard Off, and I picked it up for 1,000 yen. 1,000 yen is about £4, $4, something like that. Not much, you know. And I grabbed it because one, it was cheap, and two, I was getting a bit irritated with this one having to change the batteries all the time, because this one runs on two AA batteries which go in the end here, and you have to unscrew, pop in two batteries, do it up, off you go. But it eats batteries. This thing gets through batteries like anything, and I wanted a keyboard that I could just plug in, charge up, and also that I could use as a keyboard to plug into something if I needed to. And this actually fulfilled both of those things. So it's thinner than the old keyboard, it's lighter than the old keyboard. It doesn't quite have as much key travel. It's a little less key travel. You can see from here maybe. The key travel is definitely not as much as on the old one. But it's by no means bad. And after using it for a couple of weeks, I like it. It's become the keyboard I grab all the time to use for everything. It has your usual buttons. It has the arrow keys, which are the annoying kind of arrow keys, which have the big left and right and the small up and down. I don't know why this irritates me so much, but it's like the butterfly keyboard on the MacBooks have this setup. I much prefer the arrow keys on this one. But beyond that, this keyboard has replaced the old one. I use it all the time now. It is the Lightning model, which it can be annoying if you don't already have a bunch of lightning cables lying around, but I do have plenty of lightning cables, so it's not an issue for me at all. I haven't had to charge this beyond the first charge yet. It's been 2 weeks and I've not felt a need to plug this back in to charge it up. You can use it as a wired keyboard if you want to. You can just plug the lightning cable in there, plug into USB, and it works as a wired keyboard. It has an on-off switch over here. So you've got on, off, easy peasy. This one, the on-off switch is a little annoying. You have it on this side. So you have to hold down this. And I always find it a bit temperamental. It's never that reliable of an on-off button. And it does seem sometimes just to turn on by itself for no apparent reason. I'm not sure why it does it. It could be just a buggy keyboard, or that's just what they do. This one has a definite solid on and off switch, so you can switch it off and it stays off. It's not going to come on no matter what I do until I switch it on here. This is a slightly older model of the Magic Keyboard, as it does have the eject button. I think this one they started to release this one in 2015. But the battery on this is lasting for such a long time. I think it may be the later, they made it at a later date, sorry. So just before they switched it up to the newer style. But yeah, considering how very little I paid for this, it's been remarkable. And I'd suggest if you can find one for cheap, if you can pick one up secondhand that's in good condition, to grab one. They're very light, very convenient, so thin as well. You can just chuck them in a bag. They're completely made of metal, except for the keys on the top, obviously. You've got the kind of plastic bottom with the feet that stops it sliding around. You can see it's been a bit scratched up on the bottom here, but The top looks really good. It's looks almost new, except for tiny nick up here. So this is the Magic Keyboard, and yeah, it's been great for what I paid for it, and it will continue to be my regular keyboard from now on. So my name's Iron, this is Iron's Tech, and thank you for watching.